Hello, everybody, and welcome back once again. Here we are on the Wednesday night edition of Inside the Headset, and I've interrupted a coach that's won his first game of the 2021 season, and he's having dinner. But anyway, he's up on the plateau, and he's head coach of the Cookeville Cavaliers. Thank you for stopping and joining us. Head coach Jimmy Maynord, how you doing tonight, Coach?
Hey, I'm doing okay. How about you?
Well, I'm doing pretty good. Well, slipped over to Livingston last Friday night and came away with a win, 42-0. Got a little confidence under your belt and got to figure a few things out. And sounds like to me you got a few things sorted out versus that first game against Upperman Bees.
Well, we obviously played a lot better. We didn't make nearly as many mistakes, but we didn't face. Livingston's kind of in the same boat we were, inexperienced football team. So but it was good to get a win and actually put together a pretty good football game. Our kids played much better, and it was good to see that. And we should be better in the second game than you were the first.
Well, you when you look back and everything, and you think about the game, what were some of the steps that, besides just did you get that offensive series clicking? Did you get that where you had a 6-play or 7-play drive, or was it just mostly 2 or 3 plays and one of your kids would get away from the Livingston Academy defense? Or was there some times in there you got to really work on some stuff a little bit and see your team, kind of fight back a little bit?
Yeah, we're not a big play team. I mean, we just our personnel, we don't have that blazing speed, so we have to work. We're going to have to work to get, we had some plays, we had some big plays, but it was good to put like you said, a 5 or 6 play drive together, and because you're not going to do that against a very good football team, you're going to have to, sustain drives, and it was good to see that. I guess the negative part of it, we definitely eliminated all the penalties, and the biggest thing, we did drop the ball on the ground a couple times and turned it over, and we got to clean that up because we can't do that against a top caliber football team. We definitely can't do it Friday night against Lebanon. Lebanon's got a good football team, and we definitely can't help them.
Yeah, and I was going to ask you that. You were able to trade a little video with them. What jumps out on the Lebanon team that I've seen them normally. We catch them, and I catch them either about first round or somewhere around in there, and I catch them about that time. They come over to Oakland or somewhere around in there, or over to Blackman. Kind of how does that work out? How's Lebanon looking this year?
Well, they kind of had a similar game that we had the first week against Upperman. They played Wilson Central, and they couldn't get out of their own way. They've got a very talented football team, especially offensively. They have a lot of speed. They got 5 or 6 guys that can really run, and their quarterback is a college prospect. He's got 2 or 3 offers, and I know Coach Gentry's going to he does a great job with them.
Yep.
He's really elevated that program, and I know he said he had 7 or 8 returning starters from a year ago on the offensive side, but they've got a good football team, and I think they really played poorly Friday night, but I can see that they're a talented football team, and we're going to have to play our best and get some breaks to hang in there with them.
Yeah, and I can hear it in your voice that you're not only that, but it's going to be a tall order. They've got a lot of talent. They're experienced, and that's where you don't have a lot of talent, and just like you said, and you're not as experienced, and you're really just going to have to do what you've done before, and that is really try to slow the ball game down, and as you say, 3 yards in a cloud of dust, fight, and try to do some screen passes, and just keep the ball out of their hands, isn't it, Coach?
Well, that's what we got to do. I thought the other night we had a really good mix of run and pass. We were pretty even as far as the number of plays of throwing the ball and running the football, and I thought we did a really good job with that. And our defense has been pretty good on both games. We're still making a few mistakes, but we can get that cleaned up. But they're playing hard and playing fast, and if you play good defense, you got a chance. Keeping a ball game, and our defense has been able to do that. Of course, that's where we have the most experience. On the defensive side.
finishing up, Coach, and we'll let you get back to dinner. The C word, how are you doing on that as far as trying to take care of your kids and keep them healthy and keep them separated and masked up and all that? How you doing with it, Coach?
Well, it's hit us a little bit. We've got 2 or 3 that has it, and we got maybe a couple that's got it, and then we got one that's having to be quarantined because of it. So it's kind of hit us a little bit, but that's part of it. And I guess hopefully it won't hit us so bad that we can't put a competitive team on the field, and that's what you worry about. We do have good numbers, but you definitely want to be able to put a competitive team on the field, and it could hit you in a few areas where you couldn't do that, and if that happens, then it's not worth going out and getting kids hurt. And, if it were to happen, hopefully it won't. Looking like I know there's some systems, a lot of games last week called off because of it. Just hopefully, we've been very fortunate. We were very fortunate last year, and hopefully we'll be fortunate enough again that it won't hit us and affect us too badly.
Talked to Coach McDaniel and Coach Rankin earlier, and Coach Rankin was talking about, some of them are going to have to eat by themselves, and that's just part of it. And then, and Coach McDaniel said some of the parents were a little upset because, the team brotherhood and stuff. He said, well, just certain things we can't do. And Coach Rankin said some of the kids had stepped up and gotten vaccinated. And then, as Coach McDaniel said, even if you went out and got vaccinated and you were eligible today, Stork, the time period for you to be completely clear is going to be 5 weeks to get both doses in you and be completely clear. So it's not just as simple. Yeah. It's not as simple as just clicking your fingers together and then all of a sudden, hey, I'm I've got my green card. I can play anyway. And he just he said it's a lot more to it than what people think. And you're none of you are specialists at it. You're doing the best you can.
Well, and the thing about it, you can do all you can do while you have them, but when they leave you, they're going to be together. I mean, that's kids, and they're going to be together. They were last year. They're together at school. They're eating lunch together at school. They're in the classroom together. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's just, like I said, you can do all you can do, but they're still they're kids, and they're going to get together. That's part of their life, and that's what they know. And you really got to have help from parents and everybody else. You just need to be smart about it. Definitely not eat after people, drink after people, and that kind of thing. But who knows? I don't know if anybody knows really, Stork, what the answer is, to be honest with you.
Well, I know you live up there on the plateau and not too far from Dale Hollow or Center Hill. Any lake time planned for the weekend, Coach?
We'll probably go Sunday. We've got a pontoon. We'll probably go down, and the grandkids will be around, and we'll probably go down and enjoy that Sunday, and probably go to the Vandy game on Saturday night and watch Vandy play. So that'd probably be my weekend.
Well, Coach, we sure do appreciate you joining us on the show. We wish you the best of luck. Stay safe, and we'll talk to you soon, Coach.
Hey, thank you, Stuart. You do the same.
All righty, see you, bye.